This December, I'm playing one season in every FIFA game from FIFA 10 all the way to FIFA 19, and today we're playing FIFA 15. I didn't need a poll for this episode. We'll be taking over Liverpool and trying to not let the title slip from Gerrard for a second season in a row. After giving Totti a last dance to remember, who knows, maybe we can do the same on Merseyside. Liverpool no longer have Luis Suarez, but thanks to selling him, they do have a decent budget, but a team that still needs improving. We're not quite ready to win Liverpool's first title for 25 years with this squad. It is quite fun though. Balotelli, Ricky Lambert and Daniel Sturridge are all definitely different options, even if none of them are quite at the same level as Suarez or even Totti and Dybala from our last year's save. We do have a decent amount of creativity though, and I'm going to be bringing back one of my favourite players from back when we were managing in Spain. Thiago Alcantara will come to England a few years early. I did think about also bringing back Fernando Torres, but he's on loan so he can't be bought. I thought the same about Xabi Alonso too, but it didn't really seem possible or that realistic. Pre-season itself was quite unusual and unrealistic though. I needed to play the games because FIFA 15 is so different to some of the older ones that I've just been playing. The clear standout was actually Ricky Lambert. I don't think he'll start a single league game for us, but it definitely gives us an interesting option off the bench. After how badly our pre-season went, we decided to add to our defence. We picked up Nathaniel Klein, who of course joined Liverpool pretty soon to the season, and we also managed to find a young Dutch centre-back called Virgil van Dijk who was playing for Celtic, and he joined for £4 million. We're also going to save some of our budget for after we've played a few league games, and let's start the season against our feeder club, Southampton. The match that you're watching right now basically sums up FIFA 15. It was a massive step forward from FIFA 14, well at least off the pitch and in presentation wise, because on the pitch I'm actually finding it a lot worse this time. I can make a million chances, but I'm really struggling to score. Maybe I shouldn't be blaming the game for this, maybe it's just because of my tactics. Coutinho really should have scored that. Gerrard, we've seen that he's already scored a couple of free kicks in pre-season, but again, well saved by Southampton. Sturridge from the edge of the box, missing wide. Sturridge again, dancing inside, gets one-on-one, can't finesse it into the corner, just hits the post. Lallana against his former club, again cuts inside, his finesse shot also can't get it, and Sterling is eventually going to be offside. The game will end 0-0, and it's a pretty bad way to start the season. Well, after we get the draw, we decide to change back to something that worked so well on FIFA 14, strikerless. We're going to have Coutinho and Gerrard as a pretty good combination of false nines, with Sturridge and Sterling playing out on the wing. Even though FIFA 15 was probably the peak of the false nine, it still isn't actually a player instruction in the game. You can have two centre forwards, and this does make one drop off and one push on. It's worth a try, and we'll use it in our next few Premier League games. So while I show you the highlights of those, let's talk about our goals for the season. Steven Gerrard won almost everything in his career, a Champions League, 3 League Cups and 2 FA Cups, but he never won the Premier League. The 2014-16 era was probably his best chance, so that's our only goal today. If Gerrard needed any more motivation, this FIFA 15 season started just 3 months after that famous slip and Demba Ba goal that arguably cost Liverpool the title last year. This didn't really seem to contribute though, because we played the first few matches of the year and Gerrard was not really contributing anything. Maybe we need to rethink things. I mean, one of our best Roma players was a young Egyptian winger called Mo Salah. We tried to sign him so he could play on the right of a front four, but yet again Chelsea had him out on loan, so we actually couldn't get him to join. Even though we couldn't get Salah to join the club, we do actually have a very young and exciting squad. Coutinho and Sterling both have 86 potential, Salah only has 84, and that's actually way less than our best youngster, Lazar Markovic, another right winger who has 87 potential. Of course, we can't see the future, but I've got a feeling he's never going to quite hit 87 in real life. As we hit November though, Gerrard finally got into some form. While he wasn't actually getting too many goals and assists, what he was doing was helping us defend right from the front. After 12 games, we were third, 2 points off the top, and after 21 games, we were third, 2 points off the top. But you might have noticed a surprise team in the top 4. That team, of course, being Everton, the biggest rivals of Liverpool, as I'm sure every football fan knows, and also one of the fiercest rivalries in the entire continent of Europe. We needed Steven Gerrard to be on top form if we wanted to get some points from this one. He always used to show up in Merseyside derbies. He got a chance there, but unfortunately he was too slow. Raheem Sterling wasn't too slow, and it looked like he was getting in behind Leighton Baines before the exact same thing happened just before he was going to finish. And that meant that in the first half there was actually 0 shots from either team. The only positive from such a boring first half was that the second half couldn't actually get any worse. Gerrard did a trademark blaster from the edge of the box that unfortunately went miles wide, and you can see what I mean by him defending from the front right there. His pressing has meant the ball has come to him, and then yet again we've tried to score a worldie and it's gone over the bar. Thiago would win the ball this time. 78th minute, he would pass the ball out wide to Lazar Markovic, our high potential player. He cut inside and his shot was saved by Tim Howard. We've been on top of the entire second half. Gerrard gets the ball out wide. That's Mamadou Sakho, the centre back. He's run and he's gone around the goalkeeper. I have no idea what he's doing up the pitch that high, but Mamadou Sakho, he's shown so much composure. He's gone round Tim Howard, and I think he's got us 3 points against a top 4 contender. We don't even have to hold on for a single second, because as soon as the kickoff's taken, the referee blows for full time, and that means we have 3 points in the Merseyside derby. Massive in the league, and of course massive in the city. Everton aren't our only rivals, and they're not even our only rivals in the top 4. We also have to play Manchester United, and this is another huge game. At this point, Skrtel was basically out of the team full time. We had Van Dijk in there. We needed his height. He was stopping so many crosses coming in because the AI is actually really good at doing crosses on this year's game. Manchester United were also kind of famous for doing crosses back here. We made a bit of a blunder here with Lallana. We could have just hit it, but we decided to try and cut back and get the easy goal. It did win as a throw-in though. Raheem Sterling getting the ball off Enrique, running to the edge of the box, and then every single time we forget how useless long-range shooting is on FIFA 15. Rooney's probably the only person that can do it, and he was in the build-up right here. Juan Mata getting to the edge of the box, firing it over the bar, proving it's not just me who's trying to go for these ambitious efforts. Thiago gets on the ball where you want him to get on the ball, and Sturridge does the run you want him to do, and he can't do the finish that you want him to do. That should be finessed into the bottom corner, but he's gone with his wrong foot. Sturridge gets on the ball again. He's so fast on this year's game. Finds Steven Gerrard. Is he going to do what we think he's going to do? Yes, he is. He's fired it straight into the cop. What a waste of a chance that was. Gerrard on the ball again. He loses it. He tries to win it back high, and he gives away a pointless free kick. That basically sums up Steven Gerrard's afternoon. He was all right for a bit in November, but going into January and February, he's been absolutely terrible. We've actually started subbing him off quite early because we need to give minutes to people like Sturridge and Sterling, who can do things like this from the wing, cutting inside, making a total chance, and probably Gerrard would have scored it, let's be honest. Thiago gets on the ball in the box, tries a finesse shot. It bounces around, and Manchester United just about keep it out of their net. We're totally on top in this game until Alberto Moreno decides to take out Carrick for absolutely no reason. There's no threat, there's no danger, and it's actually probably the first attack Man United had the entire match. And that means Ramadel Falcao has the chance to make himself a hero. Man U really do have the potential to win the league this season unless we can stop this penalty. Simon Mignolet doing a little dancing goal, and Falcao calls his bluff, hits it down the middle, and Mignolet dives out of the way. Do you want to know what the most annoying thing about this game was? Well, if we look at the end match stats, that was Man United's only shot. We had tons of chances. We really could have won that one. And that's going to cost us big time when it comes to the title. I know I was kind of shitting on Gerrard in that last game, but 3 goals, 2 assists from attacking midfield. We have 4 games left in the season, so Steven Gerrard really needs to step up because we're 4 points behind Man United, and our first game is going to be against QPR, a team that Steven Gerrard has actually a decent record against. So we decide to start him as a centre forward. He gets on the ball quite early here, dances around one tackle. He's got Isla, dances around him as well. Gerrard running towards the box. Nedum Anuha out the way, and then Gerrard finishes like Gerrard does on FIFA 15. Sturridge gets the ball. He's going to try and sprint straight past all of the QPR defenders and the goalkeeper. Can he turn around? Looked like a little bit of a foul right there, but nothing given, and QPR are just about going to scramble the ball away. Raheem Sterling this time goes around Nedum Anuha, and look at the pace, but the goalkeeper's just fast enough and then kicks it off Sterling to win a QPR free kick. First bit of pressure there from QPR, and Lallana tries to clear it, and Skrtel manages to do it. Gerrard flicks it straight onto Raheem Sterling, so this is the best counter-attack of the season. And Sterling tries to chip the goalkeeper, gets so lucky, and we finally manage to score. I have absolutely no idea what kind of finishes actually help you to score on this game. Chip shots don't work. Finesse shots are terrible. They always just miss the post. And regular shots, yeah, they're not too great either. Keep pushing. We want the second goal to secure the win, but I don't think we're going to need it because we're going to end up with a 1-0 win over QPR. I think basically every match we've played this season that we've won has ended 1-0, but there is good news because Manchester City and Manchester United have have just drawn, meaning we're now only 2 points off first place. We go into this game against Chelsea knowing if we win, it is possible if Man United lose, we can go first in the Premier League with just 2 games to go. Is Steven Gerrard finally going to step up and do what we want him to do? I mean, that assist in the last game was crucial and did get us the 3 points, but I do think basically any player on the pitch would have been able to make that pass. Chelsea have a pretty weird team. They have players that I don't remember ever playing for Chelsea, and then they also have some really good ones like Willian and Eden Hazard that definitely did play for Chelsea for a long time, so it's quite a dangerous squad, even though they're not doing too well in the league this season. Coutinho beats Matic and then sprints away from him. Their odds against Javi Martinez, probably the only defender he could outrun in the league, and he has taken him out. What's the referee's decision going to be? He runs up slowly and then brandishes the red card. Chelsea are down to 10 men, and that is absolutely amazing timing there for Liverpool. We have a chance. 36 yards out. Surely he's not going to shoot. He doesn't. He goes to Raheem Sterling. He turns and he gets taken out as well. Potentially could be another red card. We know who's going to be taking this. It's in shooting range. It's Steven Gerrard. And it's a goal. 38 minutes in. Liverpool have the lead. He's stepping up when it matters. It looks like Steven Gerrard is going to take this title race in his own hands. He's been terrible all season, but now in these last 4 games, is he finally going to show up for Liverpool? Adam Lallana to Thiago. Thiago dances into the box and he does the first powerful shot I've seen in the entire season, but it misses the target. Sturridge counter-attacking. Gerrard tries to go around Petr Cech, slide tackles it into the side netting just before half-time. That would have been a great time to score. Big flip there. A lot of angry tackles going in this match. And Fabregas with the header nearly chipped Mignolet, but what a save that is. You can see why he's frustrated. Last minute, Willian one-on-one hits the post. And then Hazard misses the empty goal. Those 3 shots there from Chelsea, any one of those 3 could easily have found the net, and we wouldn't be in the same position we're going to be. This man has stepped up, Steven Gerrard, and we now have 2 games, and we're level with Manchester United. They keep drawing. If they draw another one of their 2 games and we win both of ours, we have the title. Steven Gerrard, look at him here, busting past like 8 people. Gerrard into the box and finishes it out of absolutely nowhere. He's gone from being slow and useless to being one of the best dribblers. I don't know if there's some kind of like hidden composure means that he's a big match player kind of thing, but these are huge matches, and we have our captain, our Liverpool supporting captain, stepping up for us when it matters. I'm fed up of us only winning 1-0. We want a second goal in this game. Gerrard getting stuck in high up the pitch, and he's been absolutely taken out by Scott Dan. Gerrard really not happy with that one. Is it going to motivate him? 31-yard free kick, and he's done it again. Not in the top corner this time, but it's the perfect free kick just inside the post. It bounces just in front of the goalkeeper. Yeah, that's really difficult to save. And Gerrard, yet again, he's got more goals in the past 3 games than he had in the rest of the season combined. Crystal Palace not doing that well this season, but Jason Punchin was one of those people that always seemed to score when it mattered. And he has done exactly that. It's a little bit nervous for Liverpool right now, but of course we want that 3rd goal. Gerrard with the header. Didn't quite loop in, but there's going to be a corner that nothing is going to come from with just a few minutes left. Liverpool trying to get on the ball, but we've given it away. Thankfully, the referee decides to blow the whistle before any kind of Crystal Palace attack can happen. That means there's 1 game left in the season. Man United went on to win their game as well, and goal difference is massively in Man United's favour. They've got 11 better goal difference, mainly because they've scored more than us. We've got the best defence in the league, but it's going to be Liverpool against Stoke and Manchester United against Hull. It's not the easiest game for us. Hull City are bottom of the league, so that's pretty easy for Man United. We just have to hope somehow they slip up. Philip Waldsheed there getting all the attention, not the massive title drama that's happening in front of the commentators. Sacco passing the ball progressively through midfield. Lallana with a good run, dodges 1 slide tackle, and Sturridge is going to beat Eric Peters to this ball. Can he open the scoring? He tries to chip it over Jack Butland, but FIFA 15 Butland is one of the best players in the world. Raheem Sterling gets a chance as well. He goes powerful, and Gerrard again is the man on the spot. He knew where that ball was going to fall. He knew there could have been a Butland mistake, and he has secured us a 1-0 lead within 15 minutes. All the pressure is now at the KC Stadium in Hull. Wilkinson for Stoke gives it to Obafemi Martins. Nzonzi gets taken out. Oh, that is absolutely dreadful. Not what we needed. It seemed a bit over the top, the way that he sort of flipped over. But yeah, fair enough. Thiago has given away a foul. One of our trusted players from our time in Malaga. Bojan is going to take his time picking his spot here. He's a player that we did try and sign when we were Malaga boss. He's chipped it, and that is so confidently, it's gone into the roof of the net. That's how good of a chip it was. Absolutely unsavable. We need to get this goal, and we want one as soon as possible. And Gerrard, yet again, is the man. I have no idea what's happened to him, but look at the confidence there in the celebration. Just before halftime, he smashes it over Jack Butland. That means we're going in at halftime 2-1 up, and we can also have a chance to see what the Manchester United score is, and it's 1-1. As it stands, we are top of the league, and Steven Gerrard is getting his first title. We absolutely cannot let this slip. Steven Gerrard has been on top of everything this season, but it's Raheem Sterling with the next chance. 3-1 up. There's absolutely no chance we're going to slip from this position. I know it. We can hold out right here. Sterling with a pretty interesting celebration right there. Stoke have had basically no attacks, but Ryan Shawcross is pressing us as a left winger now. Obafemi Martins into Wilson. Look at that defending from Moreno. He gave away that penalty in the game a few matches ago against Manchester United, but that right there could have saved us 3 points and could have won us the title. And Zonzi's cross comes in. Look at that defending there from Moreno, but Bojan has a shot and Skirtle falls over. That could easily have been an own goal, and that would have been a terrible last 10 minutes. But anyway, 93rd minute, we're going to try and counterattack. We don't care. There's no celebration, so I don't know what's actually happened in Manchester. There's a couple of high fives here and there, but let's quickly have a look what the score is. We're scrolling. We're so eager to find it. Hull City 2, Manchester United 2. We've won the title. We didn't actually get to lift the trophy. I don't know if that's because we're in away ground, but that's such an anticlimactic way for Steven Gerrard to win his first title, but we've done it. We did it with Roma. We've done it with Liverpool, and I think next time we're probably going to pick an even bigger team, but I'll leave that up to you. Vote on my poll, subscribe so you don't miss the FIFA 16, 17, 18, and 19 episodes, and I'll see you soon. Cheers and goodbye.